Okay, so first things first, the title of the video is misleading, as this is no way a figure based on the Tyrannosaurus Rex from the Carnosaur movies. It is not even a prototype from what I can tell. It is just a random Tyrannosaurus Rex figure that a lot of people seem to know about but don't know what it's called. Like, I'm not even lying to you. I've seen this figure pop up a lot on eBay whenever I look up a Tyrannosaurus Rex figure. And pretty much all the listings say the same thing, just big red Tyrannosaurus Rex figure that features stomping noises and a roar. With that said, it doesn't really seem like no one really knows what this figure's from. I haven't seen it at all. It might just be like a generic Tyrannosaurus Rex figure that was sold in stores. Because I can see this being sold at maybe like a Dollar General or maybe even at like, any type of discount store. But I really know nothing on this figure, and like I said, it doesn't seem like anybody does because all the listings say basically the same thing. And one of the key features about these listings online is that they mention that it makes stomping noises and that it roars, and the roar that it has is actually a Godzilla roar, which I will show you guys right now. Now the cool thing is to me is that the Godzilla roar is actually pretty like high quality in my opinion. It actually sounds really good. It's not altered or like sped up like on a lot of off-branded dinosaur figures. Like I said, I really don't know anything about this figure, but to me at least, I do feel like it does kind of bear a resemblance to the giant animatronic prop from the Carnosaur movies. I think it's just with the way the head is built and the way the body is shaped. It kind of to me resembles that, which is why I kind of feel like this could have been, even though it isn't, a prototype for a Carnosaur toy line. Like, this looks like a toy that would have been released in the 90s to go alongside the Carnosaur films, just to me at least. But yeah, it's a random T-Rex figure. So basically what I'm going to be doing to this Tyrannosaurus Rex figure is basically touching up some of the paint to make it look more like the Tyrannosaurus Rex seen in the Carnosaur films. And I'm going to be just basically touching up the head, the eye color, and maybe some of the stripes. But it's not to be like, one-to-one with how it looked in the movie. It's just basically going to be like an interpretation if a figure company were to have made toys for the Carnosaur movies. That's basically what I'm going to be doing because this is a really good Tyrannosaurus Rex figure. I mean, the only real problems that I have with this is that there's screw holes on the other side. Like, this is basically the good side, but you can even see some of them right there on the leg. But I'll be doing that so that way I can add it to my horror figure collection to have it represent the Carnosaur films since they are horror movies. And I'm also going to be touching up the paint on this Diablo figure from the Primal Rage toy line by Playmates. And all I'm going to do is basically repaint the head, do this stomach area, and repaint the eye. Just to basically make it look like the animatronic puppet, the smaller one that they used for a lot of the other scenes in the movie. I'm not going to be filming me painting it, I'm just going to paint them, and then I'll come back and show the final product in the end, so stay tuned. Okay, wow, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to, but I finally finished the paint jobs on the two. So here's how they look. I'm just going to get right into it because I'm tired of making my videos longer than they should be. So here's the Diablo T-Rex from Primal Rage that I repainted to look like the miniature puppet that was used for the Carnosaur movies. As you can see, all I really did again was paint the head, paint the eyes blue, and I gave it a pupil. I also did the bottom jaw right here and painted the underbelly. I didn't paint it all that well because I just kind of wanted to give it that vintage action figure look that figures had around this time. And yeah, do like the way that came out. I did want to use this Tyrannosaurus Rex because it's the closest to looking like the Tyrannosaurus Rex puppet from the Carnosaur movies. Again, the smaller one that they used. But yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Definitely looks just like it. So yeah, I'm glad with how this turned out. This is going to look good on my shelf. And now for the main event itself, the larger Tyrannosaurus Rex. Honestly, like how it came out. Like I said, it's just a small paint job, but it really does make a world of a difference and does almost make it look closer to how the prop looked in the movie. So here it is. Now, again, all I really did was just paint the head, but I did do some other things. I painted the claws on the hands and on the toes, which I also did on the other one I forgot to mention. But I really do like the way it turned out. I also painted these higher points because on the prop, at least in some photos of the larger animatronic, it does look like there's like some kind of armor plating done on the head. And it does appear to be a different color than the color on the head. I think it's the same color as the body. So that's pretty much what I did. I just added those accents right here just to kind of bring out those details. Again, I also did the bottom jaw. Didn't do anything in the mouth because it does look good as it is, and really didn't do anything else to the rest of the figure. It's pretty much the same as it was, which kind of makes the stripes look a little out of place because they're obviously a different color than the paint that I used on the head, but I'm pretty sure over time it's going to blend in well, and again, I can always just go back and fix it. But yeah, I really like the way it turned out. I gave it the longer pupil, kind of like a goat's eye, because that's pretty much how it looked in the movie. It had a goat's eye on the larger animatronic, and I might again have to fix that up because it is a little rough, but other than that, I really do like how the paint job turned out, since the Tyrannosaurus Rex in the Carnosaur movies kind of had the color scheme of a Gila monster. But nonetheless, I really like the way these two turned out. They look very much like the one seen in the film. Again, this wasn't made to be like a very professional paint job. This was kind of made to be like an interpretation of how, you know, an action figure company would make toys for the Carnosaur series. So that's why, you know, I didn't really, you know, go really professional on the paint job. Just wanted to catch that vintage look for a toy that you would have seen in the 90s. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys liked the video. It's really out of the ordinary from most of the videos that I do, but I just wanted to do this real quick just because I wanted to have some fun with this, and honestly it really was. Again, the paint job wasn't anything elaborate, but I do like how they turned out, and they're gonna look great on my shelf with all my horror figures. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And, you know, maybe this might inspire you to get these figures, because again, you can find these commonly, at least both of them, on eBay. And you can do your own paint job if you want to have some kind of representation of the Carnosaur T-Rex in your collection. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Look forward to some more videos on the way. It's Mr. Kaiju signing out. Stay awesome.